Let's try that again. Hey, we're here. And I unmuted myself this time.
Were you muted the whole time?
Yeah, I was muted the whole time. But yeah, no camera for tonight's stream. I didn't get that set back up. But we're here. We're here. We're live. It's Austin and I. Maybe we'll have a Tyler joining us soon. But Benbenek Fawcett, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. thank you for the sub, my friend. I was actually
Yeah,
gonna
no
look
problem.
and see if it was time for me to resub for you, but you didn't go live, so I had to look
It might
again.
be.
I feel like it's coming up, but I couldn't remember when.
The one weirdest thing
Oop, yeah,
that
weirdest thing.
I'm beyond that's beyond me
All right,
from the last season was fishing. Why did they add fishing into this game?
never even tried it.
You get a mission to do it.
Yeah, I just never went and did it. I didn't get I didn't get that far into the season quest line. It's a problem I'm going to try to rectify this season. Actually finish the story.
Right.
Sad
They did
you
a really
came
big
into
push
work
for
and
it
your
and they
boss resigned.
never actually finished it.
Yeah, that sucks when your boss resigns.
Science. So
Yeah.
are positions open? Are y'all hiring?
Yeah, you want to go run the janitorial staff at Benbenek School?
I need a job.
Wherever he is, I forget where he is. Midwest somewhere. Hey, what are we doing?
Hey, you're the lead.
Have you joined me?
Sure.
Now you've joined me. You would have to move to Iowa, he says.
Oh,
That seems like it would be a little bit more difficult.
a little more. Can I do it remote?
Benbenek doesn't like remote. He doesn't like that I'm remote, even though I don't work with him.
I have now applied to 10 remote positions. One actually seems like it'd be a really good job. It's a OEM dealer remote position.
Oh yeah?
That, like, everything about it sounds like I would enjoy the job. I'm hoping that one pans out. But
Yeah.
from what it looks like is Indeed application takes for about 2 weeks for them to get back to you after you apply, and that is pretty consistent between all of the things I've applied for.
Yeah.
X-Dirus grenade launcher.
Destiny 2.
Energy weapon?
Why do you think an office would be better, Benbenek? I really want to know why you think this. For a job that's already on your computer all day. Go ahead, have at it. Let's hear your reasons. Do you want to do any like dares,
Dude,
strikes,
I'm up for whatever. Do we want
or
to try and just do
or
the story from last season?
we could.
Try and make headway on that?
Yeah, how do we do that? I guess that would be still Helm, right?
Yeah, so if you
I
go
think
to
we
your
need to go to
quest
the
list, you have the seasonal legacy in the deep depth.
uh
Oh wait, nope,
I
that
think
just went away as soon as I clicked on it.
yeah, I think
Shit.
let's go to the Helm because I think you pick it. You have to go back to the little sonar station thing to pick it back up. Oh, I like SMGs. Let's do that one.
Work in the Marriott call center.
Yeah,
Remote
I was
booking
just
agent.
reading that. That
Do
seems
it.
like it'd be cool.
do I get a beer?
Ooh. What a... It's a video game. What am I getting hands-on with, dude? It's not like I'm
That
welding.
physical hardware.
Oh, I'm going to the wrong season. It's over here. Oh,
Is that
that's
where you go?
well, I mean, you
I was
can get
just-
that one too. That's... Did you do season... What is this? 22, right? Current?
We're on 22, so
Did you do season 20?
I don't remember. I don't think I did.
Because that's what that table is, if you wanted to do the season 20 storyline.
I think I did season 20 now that I think about it. Seasonal heirloom. Okay. We got the seasonal heirloom.
What was, oops. Seasonal.
Correct.
That
Bugs and massive
was-
issues. Maybe I'm thinking inside the box. I mean, all those bugs and issues are software issues that you can do anywhere.
Also, I don't do bugs. I don't do coding. I don't know how many times I've told you that. Don't do coding. Not me. Not my job. And right now what I'm doing is entirely design work, like documentation. I'm literally just writing Word documents.
Okay, so yeah, I got that legacy thing, and yeah, I'm step 16 of 39 from last season.
Alright, so I am... Wait. Did I do that wrong?
Oh, what'd you do?
I got the artifact.
Okay, and then when you go to your directory and go to quests,
Oh, son of a...
you go to the left side and you have the featured quest, and then you have your quest list. And I have legacy into the depths. What'd you do?
I'm on a Titan that I started this season.
Okay.
So technically I haven't done anything and I have to go do the very first freaking mission of it. Oh, no.
Well, what?
How do I do that? Oh, the descent.
What?
Okay.
What? Did you not do any of the season at all?
I did on my Warlock.
Why aren't you on your warlock?
Because I'm playing Titan, because we're Warlock heavy now with Tyler and Brittle's a hunter and we don't have any Titans, so I switched over to Titan.
Nah.
I've kind of been enjoying it a little bit.
Okay.
So,
I mean, you play what you want to play.
I make the person or people talk? What?
What?
I don't know what that part means. I don't make the game. I tell people what the game should be. I'm a designer. We've been over this. And yeah, again, it's not like I'm welding. I'm not actually looking at an actual physical thing. Everything we do is on a computer screen. Cool. Well, hey, welcome to the intro for last season.
The witness has moved beyond our reach.
I remember this.
Did you see who's gonna replace
Zavala?
yeah.
No. Oh.
Well, now I just completely blanked on his name because I was trying to think of the old guy's name. Lance Reddick? That was the old guy, right? Who died?
Correct.
It is going to be
Have failed.
God, I've just blanked on his name.
But there is still hope.
Commander Anderson from
On
Mass
Neptune,
Effect,
we learned that a key to defeating the witness lies
or
in
Admiral Anderson, or
the way. Now we know why.
do you ever play Saints Row Saints Row the Third?
Yes.
Or the fourth?
Line on Titan to the bitter end.
The fourth one.
Right up until
is
the
his
witness
name?
took it.
Because
Then
that's not going to help because
we lost all contact.
he is himself in
But now,
Saints
just
Row.
when we
He's
needed
the
most,
name I can't remember.
Titan has returned. And when it did,
Damn it. Hang on. I'm
we
Googling.
He's
it.
the character so and so who played as himself.
Yeah.
Any Guardians listening?
I mean, Roddy Piper was in
Emergency support.
Keith David. Keith David.
Okay.
Keith David is replacing Lance Reddick.
Gotcha.
Which is a good. I mean, it's a very similar voice. At least I think Keith David will be able to be a very similar voice.
Yeah.
Like that kind of slower delivery. I think it's a good pick. Yes, I have a new job. Can't talk about it, but I do have a new job. But still as a game
This
designer,
is a
just at a
priority
new
one
studio.
rescue operation. We have received a distress call on the secure Vanguard channel. The target of extraction
I'm
is
gonna
Deputy
guess,
Commander
Austin.
Sloan.
I
She
think
was
I
last
only
seen on
ran
Titan before it vanished.
the season
During the
mission
arrival of the
once
Pilgrims,
after this
our
initial
job is to triangulate where
cutscene
the
one.
distress signal
So I'm
is
gonna
coming
guess I
from.
Really?
wasn't. I'm gonna
Find
guess
the
I wasn't
deputy
very
commander
far, so I'm probably
get
not
her out.
missing things.
I know
Yeah, I
what
made
you
about
need.
halfway. I know I got like
Sloan is one
54
of
in the
most
season
tenacious,
pass.
Resilient soldiers I've ever known. If anyone could have survived this,
I got far in the season pass, but just by doing other stuff. I think I got to 60, something like that. What guns do I have loaded? that would probably be a good thing to figure out.
I'm at our old LZ. No sign of Sloan or enemy activity. Extraction team, what's your status?
Commander, I am at the tidal anchor not far from your position. It is abandoned, quiet. Distress signal is weak.
I've established a beachhead inside the new Pacific Arcology. No sign of the hive. Signal strength is weak here as well.
The voice of
Got it.
Kratos.
To cross the rig to align a
I
communications
don't
dish
remember
so we
who
can
did that.
triangulate Sloan's position. Keep comms open. We don't know what
I like Kratos too. Especially the line where he goes,
multiple ticket engagements on my
boy, for the entire thing of God of War.
Contacts in the new Pacific Arcology. Iron War beasts are engaging.
I never finished that one. It was fun.
God of War?
Yeah, the not the newest one, but the like beginning of this whole arc where he has a son.
I haven't even started them. It's on my list. I have a PS4. And I have Steam, and so I might get it on there.
Yeah, I have it on PS4, but I just stopped playing PS4, so I just never finished the game.
Yeah.
It was a good game. Like it has probably one of the most satisfying and well thought out like character progressions for a game I have played in a long time. Like the way you upgrade and everything is very well thought out to where you're like at no point do you ever feel behind, but nor do you ever feel overpowered.
Interesting. Yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those it's one of those games that's on my very long backlog.
Extraction team status.
Yeah.
All clear, Commander. Minimal casualties.
Tidal anchor is
Same
secure.
with Horizon.
The Taken are gone.
Guardian.
Yeah.
The array.
And I actually did buy that on Steam. I just haven't really played it yet. I played a little bit of the intro on my Steam Deck and then got distracted with another game on my Steam Deck and haven't gone back to it.
One game that
And
I
I'm
need
not-
to actually go back and finish and play is Remnant 2. That
problem is
game,
I don't know when I'm going to, because now I'm also, like, I'm playing Baldur's Gate. I will soon be playing
This is a
Starfield.
rescue mission for Deputy Commander Sloan.
Yeah.
Get off the line.
Oh, great.
It's like I kind of just don't know when I'm gonna catch up either.
A drink.
Would I lie?
What did you say though? The Remnant? Is that what you said?
huh?
You said a game you were gonna catch up on? I already forgot what you said.
Remnant 2. I need to
Remnant 2.
finish Remnant 2. Like I started playing it and it was really fun, but it's definitely a game that's really fun with people and didn't have anyone to play it with. So now I just need to beat it just to say I beat it.
Gotcha. You know what I'm super impressed with?
But
How the UI changes in Baldur's Gate.
yeah,
Like, the UI, if you use a controller, is entirely different. It is,
Really?
it is so awesome, and it's instant. Like, next time you play, just have a controller connected to your PC, and just wiggle the stick, and watch it instantly change into mobile mode.
Huh.
And it is, like, seamless. One of the guys I was talking with today, one of our UI guys, was talking about, like, he switches back and forth. Like, when he's just running around outside of combat, he actually uses a controller. So you don't have to just repeatedly click over and over again. And then when he goes into combat, that's when he switches back to mouse and keyboard. And he uses mouse and keyboard for inventory because it's just a little quicker. But he said it's so instant the way it shifts back and forth that like you really can have both, and it's not like a like
it's or like a hard thing to swap back and forth from.
Yeah, he said it's seamless. So like I've been playing with the controller controls on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
And they really are pretty good. Like there's definitely times I would like a mouse, but for the most part they're really good on the controller. Like the radial menu for combat instead of the buttons at the bottom is still pretty smooth. Like it's good tooltips to tell you like what everything does. It's kind of simplified a little bit versus the mouse and keyboard, but one of those things, if you already know 5e, then it's really, you don't need the tooltips much at all, other than just to see how much damage it's going to do.
Yeah.
I can't get that stupid butterfly. No,
that's my butterfly. Don't shoot my butterfly.
Oh, whoops.
I picked up a gun that shoots out a butterfly that goes into them and explodes.
Christopher Judge is the one that did Kratos' voice.
Okay.
Not heard that name before, but he is a good voice actor based on that performance. Ready for the next iRacing drop. I do have a wheel and pedal. Mine was broke for a while, but I got a new one. Finally. But yes, I'm excited for the next season for iRacing. Couple new GTP cars. I've enjoyed running those in the IMSA events. Are most studios using Unreal or Unity? Yes and no. Yes, there are a lot of studios that use Unreal or Unity. There's also a lot that build their own custom engine. Even some that kind of use a little bit of both. Or not both, but like they'll use Unreal or Unity for some things, but then have a third-party layer to it. So yeah, I mean those are the two of the biggest engines, other than the companies who build their own, basically.
That's the thing, is Unity and Unreal like offer their engines, whereas a lot of people's engines are proprietary software that they're not gonna let other people use.
Yeah. Like, I mean, and some of them are moving away from their proprietaries towards. Some of them are moving away from proprietaries towards Unreal or Unity. I mean, Halo.
Baba, thank you.
Oh, is he there?
He has now having to give me a kiss goodnight every night.
Oh, isn't it great?
I love it.
It's so much fun. Yeah, like Halo is moving towards Unreal, potentially. Or they're evaluating moving their next game to Unreal, away from their proprietary engine. Because their proprietary engine gave them a lot of fits for Infinite. It'll be interesting to see what happens with that, if they actually do that or not. Oh, I thought I fell off the map. I just fell off onto this little ramp. Oh, now I'm falling off the map. Nope, you stupid. God. Alright, so Christopher Judge was the lead character in Stargate SG-1.
Okay.
I last saw that a very long time ago. Oh, it's
Me and
spawned me
Heather
all the way
started
back
that,
here.
watched the first episode, was like, that's really good, and then we never continued it.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I definitely didn't finish it. I watched some of it, but man, I watched it in like college. Like that was a
Yeah.
long time ago. Sorry, I should have let you try and res me, but it put me all the way back at the start.
Now that I think about it, I think the first episode we watched was at your house.
You know, that might be correct actually.
I think we stayed at your house and we were like during Extra Life, and we were like, what do we watch? Like, and we started Stargate SG-1, and we were like, that was good, and then we just never continued it.
You know, now that you say that, I do feel like I remember you saying that y'all had started it. But yeah, I think Kendra and I watched it back in college, and I think we watched a couple, and she just really
That
wasn't
was a
into
mistake.
it. I liked it, but she wasn't. She's not into that kind of stuff.
Thing has a lot of health.
Jafar is in Aladdin? How difficult? Oh, Pixel by Pixel Studios uses Unreal Engine 5. There's a handful of other ones that are using Unreal 5 now. Did we kill him?
No, I think he left.
Oh, there he is. Oh, nope, that's not him. It's his minions. Miniones, as Lopez would say. Hey, speaking of which, speaking of Lopez, did you see, Rooster Teeth is doing the final season of Red vs. Blue?
And then they did the final season of Red vs. Blue like 8 years ago, and then they continued it after like 2 years, and then like
yeah, and I don't know if
actually the final because I remember them having a final before.
Well, I'm not sure, but this one's written by Bernie and is actually supposed to wrap up the story of the like Blood Gulch guys.
Yeah, okay.
Which at this point is just Jeff and Gus. Oh, and Matt. Matt's still at the company too.
Yeah.
So it's Red Team because Blue Team all left the company.
Yeah.
We need to be careful. Her influence has never been this strong.
No, I haven't seen. Like, I remember when they were like, it's the final season, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it, and then like 2 years later, like, oh, we're continuing it, and I haven't picked it up since then.
They've gone on some weird tangents of like it's Red versus Blue, but it's not the Red versus Blue characters, and like so I don't really know what all is actually canon or not.
Yeah. Well, I know there was the one season where they basically just like let everyone who was like associated with Rooster Teeth like write an episode of Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Or Red vs. Blue. So like they had Funhouse, they had Kind of Funny do one. I think everyone but Achievement Hunter basically did it.
Yeah.
No,
probably.
Achievement Hunter was in there because I remember Michael being a voice in it.
I was saying Jack likes to be a voice.
Yeah. So it was like all the subsidiaries of Rooster Teeth wrote a episode.
Excellent work. Systems are
is it difficult to build your own game engine? It's yes, basically yes. Takes a lot of code, a lot of engineers. It is very difficult. Cost-wise, cost is a difficult one. I mean, to build your own, I have no idea. But if you're licensing, Unreal or Unity, they usually do it based off of like a percentage of sales above a certain dollar number. I think it's like if you sell $100,000.
Do you know how much pressure they're taking? They gotta get out of there.
Then that's when their percentage starts to kick in or something like that.
All right, that's enough. I'm pulling you up before you and your ghost get flattened.
I like how your helmet starts to crack and then he teleports you and all of a sudden all your stuff's fixed.
I'm down in engineering, making sure we don't blow up.
Is it still being
Zavala's
aired?
got his heart in the right place,
No.
but old Blue's about
I
as
sure
stubborn
What?
as they come.
SG1? Oh, hell no.
No. Like I think you can stream it somewhere, but they're certainly not putting out new episodes.
No.
I don't think they were putting out new episodes when I was in college. Like I think
Yeah, I think it ended like in maybe 2011,
But I think I got something in my guts that'll help us
maybe
out.
10.
Titan ain't my first aquatic rodeo.
I don't know.
Go ahead and
Let's
try
see.
out that
There's the
prototype.
internet. Anyone
Should
check the
protect
internet
you
recently?
from pressure,
Stargate
some of
SG-1
it, at least.
ran from 97 to 2007. So
Okay.
no, it's
Now get on out of here.
definitely not
I'll fill
active.
the boss man in for you.
I don't know what iRacing's using. I just play it. I doubt it. I don't think they're using either one of them because you don't see a splash screen. So usually if you're using one of those, you have to put up a... I think, yeah, you have to put up like a splash screen when the game starts up. So like if you start a game, it normally pops up all the things they've licensed. So like one of them is
Oh,
called...
you gotta hit that up there.
Oh, I just ran off because I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, bollocks.
Why can't I jump?
I'm struggling as well.
There we go. Man. You made that pretty rough. Yeah, if you use an engine that isn't proprietary, you have to credit it. I mean, a lot of companies, even that do have proprietary engines, still say what engine they use.
Alright, Fawcett, thanks for hanging out.
So I think,
We'll be back later this week if you'd like to pop in again.
Nah, Fawcett. Because I think that's, Battlefield. Oh, it isn't Frostbite their engine, but they still tell you every single time that they use a Frostbite engine.
Yes, I think part of that too, though, is that they license that engine out, so it's marketing, right? Because you can license the Frostbite engine. So I think part of that is marketing of like, hey, it's, she says night, Austin. Like, hey, this is what we built. Would you like to try it?
Yeah. I mean, I know that everything that is Valve related has Unreal.
Here,
Yeah.
Commander.
Or not Valve, Epic.
Yeah.
Everything that is Epic has Unreal Engine as its splash.
Well, that's again because that's who they are, right? Unreal is made by
Staying
Epic.
alive was the
Yeah.
mission.
The World of Outlaws game is fun,
And
8
I
series, and
always
most of the tracks are
complete the
real,
mission.
which you're proud they did. Yeah, it's kind of cool. They did a nice job with that. The monster
No wonder
guys.
you called us, sister. Let's get you back home.
You don't understand. That distress call wasn't for me.
So now we know it's a giant water worm.
Yep.
And somehow it has to do with the Taken.
It was for her.
Well, we know Sloan has something to do with the Taken. I know
Yes.
we know the whale has something to do with the Hive.
Well, she mentions that the Taken part of her gives her a like telepathic link to
Connection, yeah.
the whale. That's why I kind of inferred like, oh, it must mean that, you know, the whale is too. Maybe not. Maybe that's jumping to assumptions. If I were to create a
An ally.
racing or non-racing
Her name
game,
is Asa.
what engine would I
You
use?
can communicate with it?
It's complicated, sir.
It depends on what I'm doing.
I get
If I was making a
impressions,
mobile game, I'd probably
emotions,
use Unity.
Ideas.
If I was
She
making
knows
a
our
super
true
complicated AAA
The
title
witness came
with
for
like
her
really good
species, too.
graphics and stuff, I'd probably use Unreal.
Discrete concepts are harder.
Well, that's the good thing about Unreal is you can do it either AAA or just, you know, indie, and it
And
all
you're
that's
still
there. That's
you?
why so many
Yeah.
indie companies
My
use
life
the
is
Unreal
holding its
Engine.
corruption back.
Yeah,
for their software.
I'd say it's
Their
probably
voices whispering.
50-50 on it. Because
You think?
yeah, because Unity's is really easy to develop in
It's
too,
like
so a
being
lot
tuned
of
into the enemy's
smaller
radio.
studios use it as well.
If we could strengthen my connection with Asa,
You don't see Unity
I
as much at
believe
the
it would
AAA
improve my
level, but
ability to communicate through the noise.
Unreal's better for a lot of
I've
complicated
got
things
some
because of their blueprint
ideas.
system.
I'll
So
draw
like if
up
you have a
some specs
complicated
and
game
drop
mechanic,
by soon.
then Unreal is really good. I think Unity gives
So,
better pricing though,
I'm fine.
so you
sir.
kind of lose less of your money to it.
And I think I'm long
I think
overdue
that's
for
why
a
you see it be
debriefing.
kind of 50-50. Unreal is,
As you wish.
I think, a better overall
We'll
engine,
reconvene
but
at the Helm.
it costs more, you know.
Gotcha.
Yes, the Monster Game guys are a small studio that was acquired by iRacing a couple years ago. It can, yes. If you want a more complicated physics feeling, you typically layer in your own.
Good to be back in contact with the Vanguard.
But
It's an
it
honor to
can
serve with
do
you.
physics.
Taken moved
Its
in
physics is a
quick
lot more
after we
geared
lost
towards
I
FPS,
had to switch gears.
like first-person shooters
Escape,
and
evade,
RPGs and
rotate
stuff like
between
that. Like
extraction points.
Unreal really
Survive for
isn't
another day.
made for like
That was the mission.
serious
I
sim
absorbed some of the
physics
taken
usually,
corruption to
but
tap
it's really
into
good
their
for
comms.
first-person shooters,
You can
arcade
call them that.
racers. It is really
My
good for
bond
arcade
with
racers.
Asa proved mission critical too.
They have that one. That one.
I owe her my life.
They don't have that one.
Now
I want
that
that one.
Titan's back, the mission's
If they don't have
changed.
that one,
We need more intel on our enemy, the Witness. Drifter
Want
claims
that
he
one.
knows a way to help Asa share that intel, boost the signal so her message can get through. If he's right, then you're going to need some diving equipment. Thankfully, I was able to secure a pair of intact subnauticals from the Arcology storage units.
Yeah.
Feel free to toss out that junk Drifter gave you earlier.
through it.
This is the real deal.
This is the real deal. Thanks, Sloaney. Ooh, Glimmer.
Pull the trigger.
Hey there, hero. While you were taking a dip in the methane, I detected something on the ocean floor. And it ain't native to Titan.
It still works.
I've seen it before.
It still
on the
works.
Glycon, on the Leviathan.
All right.
On my own ship, too.
What still works?
An organism
My
that's all
credit
about forming
card, it's
psychic
like falling
connections.
apart. That's that
Nothing
Amazon
gets
card,
going
so like the
coral
middle of it's
down
like
in the
metal,
depths.
and then
I'm
it's just like
thinking we gather it
plastic
up and use it
sides,
to amplify Sloane's link to the
and
creature.
the plastic
I
is
can
falling off
modify
the
my
metal.
gambit equipment to bank
Nice.
that
Where
stuff
like
and harness
the
its
card's
power,
maybe like
but I'll need
45%
some
intact.
Golden Age parts to do it.
Nice.
Just so happens,
I
the
see.
arcology is full of Golden Age tech waiting to be salvaged. You help me collect it, and I'll fix
Heather's
up
gonna
the
go
bank.
get some DQ Blizzard
Then
for
it's
us.
just a matter
Oh,
of,
that sounds good.
well,
It's a
diving
Blizzard
into
kind
the
of
depths
day.
of the methane sea
I
and
hear you.
dredging up what Sloane needs.
I hear you.
Oh, while trying not to drown, of course. Nothing you can't handle. So what do
Yeah,
you
that
say?
I mean, basically, it's just
Ready
well-written
for
physics and
another
tire
swim?
models and whatever. It's having good track physics, tire physics, aero model, the whole nine yards. It takes everything, and they're really good at it. Cool. That was a lot of talking.
Correct.
Let me get some Sonar Station bounties real quick. I can't get Sonar Station bounties?
There are no bounties here.
Then why does it say to do it?
Oh.
Like, if you go to the map and scroll over the thing, it's a weekly challenge that gives you powerful gear. Why can't I do it?
From this vendor to earn powerful rewards. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm guessing because it's no longer that season.
Bungie, fix it. Fix it. Do the fixing. Alright, well, let's do the salvage activity.
Yay. Yeah, because it's not on the Destiny 2 app either.
Well, that's quite the oversight. I kind of like this streaming with no webcam thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can make weird faces and not worry about it.
Really get in there and get that booger?
Well, no, I just... You know me, I make faces when I play games, and...
Right.
It's nice to not have to worry about if I'm making an offensive face or not. Look completely disgusted.
Flipping off the camera. That's not there.
I can mouth bad words.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the fact that they still have the salvage missions and everything, but not the quests for the salvage missions is odd to me.
Yeah. Like, you can do it, but we're not going to give you bounties for it.
So how far in Baldur's Gate are you?
A couple hours. Actually, I haven't really played since we talked about it the other day.
What class are you?
Fighter?
Fighter?
Yeah, it's one of those things I've always wanted to try that class, and so I kind of figured that might be a good place to try it, since it's mostly the D&D 5e rule set.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of... I don't know. I might try something else too.
Yeah, the one thing
right.
I will say I like about playing the game solo is that, you know, you're not just playing your class.
Yeah.
You're playing your class and 3 AI classes at the same time. So it's like if you want to try, like you get early on, you get a warlock, cleric, wizard, fighter. So it's just like if you want to try or you want to know what those classes are like, you just do it through the AI.
Yeah, I think kind of what I'm gonna do is get a little bit in where I kind of have most of the companions. Figure out which companion I like the least, and then become that class.
Yeah.
So I can cover that spot in the team without having to have a person I don't like, you know.
Right.
And like I don't mind Lizelle, so that's kind of why I'm like, okay, maybe I'll ditch the fighter.
Right.
Because I don't mind Lizelle. I like Storm. What's her name? Storm something? Storm.
Shadowheart.
Shadowheart. Yeah, there you go. I knew it was an S something. Ow! Get out of my face.
My team is Shadowheart, Lizelle, and Will, who is the warlock you get.
Yeah, I haven't. Oh, no, I haven't gotten Will yet. I've run into him, but I guess. So, is there a fight with him first before you then can actually talk to him?
No. So, what part of the story have you seen him in?
So I was at the gate to the Druid's Enclave. And the goblins were coming.
Right.
And he helps with that fight, but then when the fight's over, like he's not there to talk to.
No, he's in the camp. So you find him in the camp.
I've made it a little ways into the camp, and that was when my plane landed, so I haven't really gone much farther. But yeah, like from watching you, I think I'll like Will.
That's my team, are those, because you got your tankier person, your healer, and then your magic-y person, and of course I'm an assassin, so.
Yes. So far, the only character, what's the wizard? What's his name?
Gale.
I kind of like Gale so far. The only one that I have so far that I'm not really huge on is, what's his name, Asterion, the rogue.
Yeah. Asterion?
Asterion? Astrion?
Astarion.
Something like that.
Astarion, I think.
Anyway, him.
Yeah, I'm not
really
biggest, like
huge on
his. I'm not like, if I wasn't playing an assassin, I would probably make him an assassin. His storyline is fun. Like his companion quest is good.
Because I know a little bit of the details of his, of like probably what's supposed to be a bit of a surprise because I was watching you.
It's not that big of a surprise. Look at the guy.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I mean, even in the first cutscene, you can see the marks on his neck. So,
right.
It's one of those I don't know if I would have noticed it. Maybe if I didn't already know it was there, but I did notice it right away.
I noticed it right away in my playthrough before it was like official. So yeah. I was just like, this guy's a vampire.
Yeah.
And then they were like, I'm a vampire. Like, no shit.
Yeah, kind of already knew that. So yeah, he's the only one so far that I've been like, yeah, I might replace him, and just like roll a rogue, and just that way I can have a rogue without having him.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, you don't need to really roll a rogue if you're gonna run, like. I mean, this is my personal opinion. Like, if you've got Lae'zel and Shadowheart, like, you don't necessarily need a rogue.
I was more thinking, like, because
you got your physical damage, you've got your healer. If you end up going
I was almost
you
more
can make
thinking
him like a fighter warlock instead of like a more magical warlock.
Yeah, I was more thinking along the lines of like out of combat, like a smooth talking has
monk.
Yeah, I don't know. I do kind of like the monk too. I'm not opposed. Oh, I'm taking this entirely the wrong direction. Hey, I have this thing, so if you could help kind of protect me, that would be cool. Ow!
Working on it.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, bad time for my screen to go black. Yeah, I guess I could go monk too. Is there a monk companion?
Not that I have found so far. And I'm almost done with Act 1, so...
It's the only thing I've looked in the guide for, and I haven't seen anybody... Like, IGN's guide doesn't show one. So yeah, a monk may not be a bad idea. I don't hate a monk.
Because yeah, I got a group of 4 that I'm playing with, and I'm playing monk, and it's just like... I'm just... not as a weapon-heavy rogue, basically.
Yeah. That is the one thing I do like, though, is just being able to equip cool weapons and stuff. Because there's a lot of cool weapons. And, you know, monks are, you know, kind of anti-weapon in a sense. Like, you can equip them with some stuff, but...
I run around with the quarterstaff, so it's... I will go ahead and say from what my experience with D&D, monk has probably the biggest difference from how D&D monks play. Okay. So like, you don't want to be like my path is the way of the open fist.
Right, which I'm familiar with.
And I still run around with a quarterstaff because it's better than actually barehanding people.
Yeah, I mean, even in the actual 5e rules, like they can use quarterstaves and things like that. It's just not. Oh god, that's a dude with a big sword. He's chasing me. God, my screen keeps going black. I really need to find the cable I'm missing. Oh, they were behind me.
Where am I taking this to? Apparently I was next to the thing we needed this whole time, and I never even noticed it. And apparently neither did nobody or anybody else, because no one made an effort to come towards me.
Everybody was probably like, oh yeah, that dude's next to it. He'll get it. You need to take it up to the top right.
Yeah, I got it. Wait. There we go.
Gonna need somebody to keep an eye on all this stuff. Hang tight and blast anybody that tries to get grabby with our loot.
What'd they got for me?
Because it's funny, I typically like to run a paladin,
Thank you.
but a cleric is just so similar. I don't feel like I need to double up on that, you know. Like I like Shadowheart, so I don't want to replace her in the party.
Oh.
So I don't feel like a paladin's really.
Oh, not. Yeah.
Hey, behind you.
I mean,
Dude.
cleric's just like healer tank, whereas paladin is tank healer.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. They're so close. I don't feel like I need another one, right? Especially when I also have Lae'zel as a fighter who is straight tank. You know. Like you said, like having those two, then it's really more just what are the supports.
Right. I don't know if they meant to do it though, but cleric early on in this game is absurdly OP.
I mean, it's kind of that way in 5e rules too. Like the baseline 5e rules, a cleric is a very good starting character. I didn't realize we have multiple stashes.
Looks like all our salvaging might have drawn some unwanted attention. Tell them to go mind their own business.
Business. Mind their own business. Oh, into the water we go. What are these pockets supposed to be?
I mean,
I like. I don't feel like they're supposed to be. Well, yeah, but I don't feel like they're supposed to be air bubbles.
yeah. No.
Especially because that's methane. I don't know. Thinking too hard about this.
Video game.
Yeah, exactly. I'll rally that flag, my friends. I don't know who did that. One of you two. I'm gonna say it was slightly touch it. Can I just sit here and provide long-range support?
We're looking for an A. Where's the A? There it is.
Ouch, they set me on fire. Oh, that wizard was immune. That big bastard's immune. Oh no.
Oh.
Punchy punch. Oh! Bollocks.
Still on A? We are still on A.
It's where people seem to be. Oh! Oh, so's he. He's still on A. Oh, dear God.
Looking for a weird C. There it is.
Oh, thanks, friend. Prime
No.
Engram. I'll take Primies. I don't know where this is. This the weird sea? Oh yeah, hey look,
This
it's
is
where
a
everybody
weird
is.
sea.
I found the rune, guys. I don't know if it popped up for the rest of it. Oh, that's me. Yeah, cool. Can't do damage.
Can now.
Good lord. We hosed her. How do we know what to look for? Is it the big one in
It's
the
in the
middle?
sky.
Okay.
Yep.
So that big one in the middle is what we're supposed to find, and then we have to find the little one that corresponds with it.
Correct. So you can break the shields.
Nice. Okay. And we do that by standing here and shooting.
You get a buff for being in here.
I don't remember what part of my armor it is, but one of my pieces of armor. Oh, well, that was a waste. In the, auto reloads my rocket launcher while it's stowed. So I fire a shot and then put it away, and by the time I pull it back out, it's reloaded again.
Nice.
It's so handy. Oh. Oh. I didn't get on the big C, but I'm glad y'all had it covered.
This is a really nice scout rifle.
Which one?
It's the seasonal one from, well, Season of the Deep. The exotic. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I've got an exotic scout rifle. I like it a lot also. But I don't think it's the one from Season of the Deep. I think it's a
Damn it, I popped my ult right as he went immune.
Yeah, I did that earlier too. Mine's the Jade
Oh.
Rabbit. That's what my exotic scout's called.
Just gonna go and clear all the ads with my ult.
Yeah, that's instances like that. I wish you could just be like, you know what? Never mind. Unpop my ult.
Yeah, how do I get some of this back for ending it early?
Can I get a refund? I think he just ducked my rocket. Asshole.
Sounds like something he would do.
Okay, Strange H. That's an A. Where the bleep is it? Oh, you're a wizard. Oh, you're a big
Actually-
bastard with a sword.
Good question, where is it? Oh, there it is.
Oh, I don't know.
This one wasn't up earlier. They added it just for this occasion.
I deaded.
Howdy.
Oh, thank you, friend. Well, shit. 3 dudes with their swords out just took me to town.
Hot.
Yeah. Alright, is that game?
think so.
Hey, Saint. How's the old man doing?
Ah, it is kind of you to ask. Osiris is well. Better than well, actually. I think he found what he was
More
looking
than
for
none,
on
but
that
fewer than you might believe.
And what was that anyway? The city Neomuna?
No, he found a purpose. Learning, teaching, mentoring. What he was always good at, but always walked away from.
Yeah. Sounds like a nice run of luck for you two these days. About time.
Bad time. Ooh, I need to speak with Hawthorne.
Yeah.
I did some good damage there. 104 kills. Third on
Symmetry.
the leaderboard.
My gun is called Symmetry.
Huh, okay. I don't have that one, I don't think.
Like it.
I am going to take us to the tower.
It is actually not from last season. It is a weird bird symbol. Don't know what that means.
Bird symbol?
Yeah. Is there a way of telling
Like
what
with
season
a
this is from?
with a U under it?
Nope.
No?
Just a bird symbol.
I don't know which one a bird is then. They've added a lot of weird symbols.
Yeah. Here.
Say what?
I'm gonna look it up and see where it's from.
Oh, gotcha. Let's go see Hawthorne. See what she... Oh, I forgot I've got a... Let's not do that. Let's do...
Well, Titan, let's see what we have
my
here.
Prime Engram. What do I got? 73. Gauntlets.
Guardians are always welcome.
Oh, that's a good upgrade. I'll do that. Is that static on my headset or fireworks?
Oh no, I got this one from the season vendor. Or the Shadowkeep exotic.
Oh, it's a Shadowkeep?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think the current season vendor has Red War exotics. Forgot. She's up there. Alright. Hello, Hawthorne.
So you Guardians are
Give me
all
the
about
goods.
symbols, right?
It was Season of the
Warlocks,
Dawn.
Titans, Dead Orbit,
Not
Iron
a clue.
Banner. I don't know how you keep track of it all. Point is, bye.
Oh, that's a 776. Okay, let's see. What gun would I want to upgrade to?
Oh god, that one's old. That one started in December 10th, 2019. This is an old gun.
Yeah, wow.
But I like it.
Did you want to talk to me?
Big Pig, you good? What's going on over there?
Yeah, it used to be the little symbols on guns were just the expansion they were from, and now they've started adding
From
all
what
the...
season?
Yeah, and I don't know the season logos well enough yet. Oh, I have stuff at the Postmaster also. I should probably look at that. Hello, Posty.
Hi there.
Oh, I don't have anything at the Posty. Just things I can't really use.
Package for Warlock. Got loading. Bad package.
Cool. Well, productive night, I think. But I think I'm ready to call it a night. It is 10:30. And
All good.
I have a 9 a.m. meeting. So.
Have fun.
Yeah, I will catch up with you again soon. How's your end of the week as far as streams? Thursday or Friday?
Should be good.
Okay.
Hey, babe. What day are we getting Asher? Friday or Saturday? Yeah, either one should be fun.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll let you know. Kind of depends on Tyler and or Brittle. But we'll definitely do one of those 2 days.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, Bembenek, be looking for us Thursday or Friday. And we'll see you next time.
Adios.